are you in a church celebrating in America right now?
Hello, my friends, and welcome to the show. We have a great one planned for today. We do not have any sponsors, and that's totally fine. But I did want to remind everybody, if you'd like to have an active participating role in having this channel succeed, having it grow, you just need to hit that like button and possibly do a comment. That would be great as well. But the biggest thing is that like button. By small things, great things happen, and I really do appreciate it. All right, well, listen, I did say we have a great show, and we do, so let's get on with it. Let's do it. Vice President J.D. Vance was in North Carolina doing kind of a presser event. It looks like he was talking, it's something to do with law enforcement. It'd be my best guess. But there was a young man in the audience that caught his attention, and he called on this young man, and it was really cool what Vice President Vance ended up doing for this for Henry, his name is. And it's something that Henry will remember for the rest of his life.
Young man, this is a very earnest young man. He doesn't look like a journalist to me, but go ahead and shout out a question, because I'm not going to deny that level of energy and that level of passion. First of all, what's your name?
Henry.
Henry. It's good to meet you, Henry. Ask your question, please.
I skipped school today. I was wondering if I could get a picture with you.
Henry said, I skipped school. Can I have a picture with you? Well, I guess you got to have some excuse to skip school, so I might as well get a photo with Henry.
Well, I have some good news and some bad news. Which one do you want first? The good news? Okay. Well, let me share that with you. Jimmy Kimmel's ratings have plummeted 70% since returning 3 days ago. So he's down to, I guess, like 1,000 viewers nationwide now. Oh boy. The bad news is that the ABC affiliate Nexstar and Sinclair, they decided to put Kimmel's show back on the air, which is going to give him a much broader audience. But again, maybe that'll bump him up to 2,000 views a night. So I'm not too terribly worried. Up next is a meme, and it portrays a touching moment between a mother and her liberal daughter. Let's check it out. Mom, why can't I find a good man? Because, dear, you're an effing psycho. Sometime after I graduated high school, young men thought it would be a really cool look, a really good idea to start wearing their pants down to the point where it looked like they're just about to fall off at any moment. Well, the modern fashion industry said, hey, wait a minute. Let's take that up a notch, or maybe two, and let's take it to a whole new level of absurdity. Before we get to all the liberal madness, I wanted to share this clip of a little girl, and she is absolutely loving this dipping sauce that they gave her, and she just can't give it up. All right, my friends, it is time. We have arrived at that deep liberal pool of madness, so sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone. I love Halloween. It is my favorite holiday of the year by far. But what we just saw was not cool. I mean, really?
If you guys want to take away abortion rights, if you want to tell us that we can't take painkillers while pregnant because it causes autism, if you want to take all this shit away, take away my right to work. Take away my fucking right to have a fucking job. I don't want to work. I don't want to work. Okay? I don't care about women's suffrage, frankly, after everything else. Okay, I don't mean it like that. You guys get what I'm saying. If you're gonna take away anything, take away my right to work. I will gladly sit at home and make a sandwich if it means I don't have to go outside in this public hellhole every single day where everyone's a psycho MAGA. I can't take this anymore. You're telling me that pregnant women can't take over-the-counter painkillers? How does that make sense? How?
So I guess she thinks being married and having a home, having kids, she's just going to sit around watching soap operas all day? Is that what she thinks? Because apparently she doesn't think she's going to have to do any type of work for the rest of her life, as long as she gets married.
Just in case you haven't been following along, first they went after abortion, then they went after birth control. Now they're going after the only pain relief option available to women during pregnancy. And if you have two eyes and a working brain behind them, you can see that this crowd never gave a shit about the declining birth rate. They just hate women.
My fellow Americans, in light of recent studies, I wanted to warn against the use of toasters in your bathtub or your shower. It's an incredibly dangerous thing to do. You can get electrocuted. They call it electrocuted. I call it zapped like you've never seen before. A shocking experience. You don't want to get zapped. That much I can tell you. Especially if you're on the left. You people are fried enough as it is. We don't need it to get any worse. And electricity is no joke. I got along very well with, you may have heard of him, Benjamin Franklin. I called him Brilliant Ben, and he was flying a kite, and the lightning hit it, and he was getting electrocuted. He was getting zapped, and I grounded him. And if I wasn't there, it would have been a much different situation. But I grounded him, and we discovered electricity together. Brilliant Ben, tremendous guy. Got along very well with him. Along the same lines, we want to advise against licking your wall outlets, despite what Jiggly Belly Pritzker says. Your wall outlet is not a candy bar. Do not try to lick it. It doesn't taste very good, and you may pick up a shock, which we don't want you to do. We don't want you to get hurt. I know those on the left love and enjoy very much licking their windows. We ask that we don't apply the exact same thing to the wall outlets. It could get you very hurt. We want to keep America safe. We want to make America great. Thank you for your attention to this matter.
Well, I guess we're going to have an uptick of liberal women licking their outlets. And that totally sounded dirty.
So my sisters and my niece came to Dearborn for the second time in a row for Muharram. And well, every time we're here, it's just such a culture shock because of the amount of Muslims, specifically Shias, that are here. Because like we're from Colorado, right? It's predominantly white, and there's not a lot of Shias there, and we're not very united as a community over there. But here, it's like, it's so beautiful. There's just so many Shias all in one place. It really does feel a bit surreal sometimes, because it's like people will like hang up rayat in their homes, like outside their homes, on their cars, and it's just so beautiful. My sister's driving. I'm making her drive, but we're about to go.
She's not making me drive. Truth is,
I'm not allowed to drive here. Right. Y'all driving is crazy, but the community is beautiful. I'll give you guys that.
I think President Trump really needs to start looking at the increasing numbers of Muslims in this country through immigration. That last clip was right outside of Trump Tower in New York, and their presence in this country is growing, kind of like a cancer.
University of Cincinnati has removed the Turning Point USA chapter from their campus with no explanation as to why. The president of the chapter has sent me the email that they received, and this is what it says. In addition to no longer being an active registered student organization at the university for no reason, they are now being charged for the space rental for reservations that they already had in place. It's already hard enough to be a conservative student on campus, and now the schools are making it even harder. And keep in mind, this university has a history of giving conservative students backlash. A couple years ago, I was failed at the University of Cincinnati for using the term biological woman in a required DEI course as a chemistry major. It's time to start putting pressure on these universities and stop this backlash.
Besties, friends, people of TikTok. Turning Point USA is dangerous. It is a dangerous cult. The rhetoric that is spewed at the podiums, at the podium, when there are people up there talking, it's dangerous for America. And the only thing worse than the words that they spew over at Turning Point USA is the young people, the people in general, who sit in the audience, stand in the audience, and clap and cheer for what is said. If you have a family member, a friend, if you know anyone who is part of Turning Point USA or a similar cult to Turning Point USA, talk to them. Help them get out while they still can. Turning Point USA is fucking dangerous.
I do not care. We do not care. We do not care. Speaking from a scorned black woman living in America with PTSD. We do not care. I've seen so many black men get unalive by the hands of the motherfucking government. I've seen my people on live stream get pew down by white supremacists. I don't care. I'm never going to care. I'm never going to care. But if it's a person that looks like me, I'm going to care, because we never get justice. So I don't give a fuck.
Hey MAGA, how bad does it hurt? The Jimmy Kimmel's back, but you guys can't get your person back.
Can I rant on here? How are you in a church celebrating in America right now?
Women.
I feel like I just want to explain my gender concept a little bit better, because I feel like I'm not really like explaining it. I'm just like, here are the labels. So like,
We don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
also I brushed out my hair. I am not a man, but I am a boy. But I'm also a boy in the way that I'm a dog, because the most gender that I feel in relation to being masculine is caninism. I feel feminine, I feel androgynous, I don't feel like a woman, but I was a girl. I did have girlhood. I will never have womanhood. I will never be a woman. However, I am a dyke.
What did you say?
A boy dyke, because like I said, the only concept of gender that I have is boy and dog. The boy that I am will never grow into a man, and the girl that I was will never grow into a woman. That is my gender. There you go. Also this, not masculine, Latino. My facial hair to me is Latino. I can't, I've seen so many women with beards, I can't at this point. You're gonna tell me that my mustache means I'm a man? F you, actually.
Yeah, I might just say the mustache means you're a man, because, I mean, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, okay. An off alert. Okay, well, it's been a while. What? Wait a minute. What? Wait, where's that switch at over? Wait, okay. Yes. Okay, I'll let the people know. All right, thank you. All right, my friends, that was my producer, and we have an official awful alert. That is an affluent white female liberal, and they're the worst. And this happens to be AOC, which means it's going to be extra special. Now, she has given a heartfelt interview to CNN, except it never happened. It's all a complete lie. Let's take a look.
I didn't think that I was just going to be killed. I thought other things were going to happen to me as well.
So what sounds like what you're telling me right now is that you didn't only think that you were going to die, you thought you were going to be raped.
Yeah, I thought I was.
And that you now understand, having thought about it, is because of your experience.
Yeah, I think so.
But Dave, if she wasn't in the Capitol, where was she in the January 6th insurrection? Well, let's find out. Gain of Fauci says, here is where she actually was. AOC certainly has some strange fantasies. And as we can see, AOC was in the Cannon House building, which was kind of kitty corner down the street from the Capitol. She was in absolutely no danger whatsoever. So, wow, the things that come up in that lady's head and then actually comes out of her mouth. It's astounding. And I think we all remember when AOC went down to the border and she was dressed all in white and she was crying immensely. And she was looking at all these kids in cages, and it was just so horrible, and it was just the most devastating thing she had ever seen. Her eyeballs just couldn't process the humanity of it. Except she was looking into an empty parking lot. Man, those libs in Chicago need a lot of help. And you know who else needs a lot of help? A bunch of libs in Asheville, North Carolina that decided to gather on a bridge and, they just started screaming for whatever reasons. I don't know. Maybe it's therapeutic to them? Couldn't tell you, but I guess they have their reasons.
This is like my third time trying to record this because I can't stop crying. We all know it didn't happen on October 7th, right? But I've been following the genocide happening since October 7th. And I know I shouldn't expect my government to do anything because they can't even do anything for their own people. But like, we as humans are seeing other humans suffer, right? Babies, children, mothers, fathers, like just humans like you and me. We're seeing them suffer, and while most of us still have their humanity attached to them, are like, oh my god, this is horrible, there's others who are applauding it and laughing at it. Like, you're literally watching a genocide unfold in real time, and y'all are ha-ha kikiing about it? Oh, it is so disgusting being part of a species who rejoices in the sadness or like the pain of others. You don't see any other creature on planet Earth do that. Nobody relishes in pain except for wasps.
What the hell did you just say?
Wasps, that's what y'all are. Y'all are wasps.
Wait, did she say wasp or wop? Because one of those is really kind of racist. Now, I know she said wasp.
Let me ask you a question, Mr. President. Why do the federal ICE agents wear masks covering their face? If they're not ashamed of what they're doing and they're not doing anything illegal, why are they wearing masks covering their identity? Don't the American people have a right to see who they are? Are they a new form of secret police? Tell the ICE agents take off their masks, Mr. President. The American people have a right to know who they are.
Why are you even talking, Cuomo? you're completely irrelevant, and your political career is as dead as all those people you put in the nursing home during COVID. Yeah, I said it.
ICE is really lucky they're not coming after me. Because if they tried pulling the shit they've been pulling, like taking an autistic child hostage to try to get the father out so they can arrest and kidnap him. Oh, that ICE agent would have caught something right between the eyes, I'll tell you what.
Man, you are one twisted fuck.
I'm a little torn on this next video because the restaurant should have just given this lady the spoon, the plastic spoon she was asking for. I mean, really, how much is it going to cost the restaurant to give out a plastic spoon when they give out these plastic spoons to everybody else that, you know, purchases food or whatever? But on the other hand, this lady totally went from 0 to fatigue in less than a minute, which is just unacceptable social behavior. So let me know in the comments down below where you side on what you're about to see.
So my daughter can't get a spoon? Why? Why?
The manager is only this spoon for the food. I'm sorry.
Where's the manager?
Let's go here.
Okay, well, can I buy a spoon? Why y'all so evil? Y'all is evil as hell. It's just a spoon. It's one spoon. You know what? Because I'm finna get it myself. Fuck. Y'all talking about? Fuck. You talking about? Y'all got me up and y'all got my baby up and I got my spoon. Fuck. Y'all talking about? Goofy ass bitch.
It's time for Dave's Detox. Aw. See? Oh, you blew a bubble. That's cute. Oh boy. Hey, buddy. That's a really good hiding spot. Oh, geez.
Sorry about that.
Man. Nice. Okay. All right. Oh, it's looking comfy. Oh, wow. That really sounds like a cat.
I wanted to show you guys this $1,500 high chair vacuum I just purchased.
It's expensive.
I'll show you how it works. Yeah, so you just put it right there on the edge.
And that is a messy baby. My goodness.
Alright.
Hello. That's a beautiful cat.
Went into the church for 2 seconds to have a little chit chat. Come to my egg bite sitting on my seat with a big old bite scrape taken out of it.
Uh-oh. Aw, the poor guy.
Oh my god.
Wow. Aw. I like these videos of the servicemen and women that come home. Haven't seen their dogs in a long time. Oh boy, is that Jimmy John's? Ow! All right, that is it for today. I do hope you enjoyed the episode. And thank you for all those that subscribed today. And again, thank you for hitting that thumbs up, that like button. It really does, I think, help the video get in front of more eyeballs, and that is a good thing for the channel. And if you decided to share the episode, well, that's absolutely fantastic as well. All right, until the next episode, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated, and until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.